Alright, hello guys, SrGrafo here, and we're gonna doodle. We're gonna doodle a little, and we're gonna talk about some stuff. Oh, sorry. We're gonna talk about a couple of stuff. Let me close this. And oh, this was an edit. I was doing an edit for somebody and I got distracted, didn't finish. Alright. So the reason we're gonna doodle today is because I wanna talk about some stuff, and the reason I want to do that is because it helps. You have no idea how much it reduces the amount of messages I get about certain things. So let me explain something. First of all, sorry for my English, it's pretty bad, but we're going to talk about two things. I want to talk about games for a bit, mostly business models, because some people got really oh my god, this is disgusting. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about business models and a couple of things. So let me explain you. Whenever I post on Reddit, let's say like this is a post, there's three kinds of people, alright? So we have the people that follow me, that they like the post. You have the people that follow me, that they got angry about the post. And you have the people that don't follow me, and they don't even like me, and they are gonna get angry no matter what I do. So fuck these people, I don't care. I used to care a lot, but I don't care anymore. So I want to talk about these people over here. So I hate to say it, but it's kind of annoying to have to explain myself over and over. So it's usually better to just make a video or a comic to explain something, so a lot of people get the message. This helps a lot, mostly because it kills a lot of the messages these people send. And also, most of the times it clears what I was actually talking about. Am I recording? Yeah. Because a lot of the times these people don't understand what I really mean. And I don't mean harm. I'm not an asshole. I'm not trying to insult something you love. Sometimes I do, okay? But for the most part I don't. So let me explain where I'm going from. Where I'm going to. So as some of you know, because of the post, I'm making a video game that is gonna be free to play, and I hate the definition of free to play. I hate it. I despise it as much as I don't like MMOs. And I know some of you are like, oh my god, I love MMOs, how dare you. Listen, shut the fuck up for 1 second. Let me finish. Alright? So the reason I don't like MMOs is not because I think people shouldn't get paid for doing what they love. That's the main message I'm getting. A lot of people is like, wait, they should be blue. Okay. So you don't care about people and they shouldn't be paid for the work and all the time and hours of things that they are doing, and they should be free. And no, it's not at all what I'm trying to get around. So let me explain you. There is two kinds of people. There's the people that make free-to-play games, which are games that are free, but you know, you can pay money to get extra things. There is amazing business models of this. One example is, for example, League of Legends, out of the top of my head. I don't know how to do League of Legends. I'm gonna get League of Legends. Why is LOL? Oh yes! Oh, it feels so dumb though. Okay, so League of Legends, for example, it's a game that you only pay for skins if you want, right? But if you don't want to pay for skins, you don't. And you already can play, you can have all the other perks that other players have. You can, you know, play the game. You're not stronger, you're not weaker because you don't pay. That's perfect business model. And for example, let me put another example that a lot of people know. Let me put Fortnite on the other side. You have Fortnite and you have League of Legends. In Fortnite you can also pay for skins. Both of these games are free. But one of these games is doing something that is kind of shitty. And let me explain you why. Both of them, let me put it like this. You little Game Boy, move over here and you should be happy. And you're screaming, dude. You get out. I don't want you. Alright. So in League of Legends, when you start playing League of Legends, for example, you already look good. That's it. Every champion already looks good. And a lot of them look incredibly even better than the skins. The skins are an extra thing. But in Fortnite, if you start playing Fortnite, I swear to God, you look like shit. And of course they make you look like shit, because you need to look like shit. And the benefit if you look like shit, is that it makes you feel bad whenever you see people that looks gorgeous with amazing skins and effects and things like that. You look like shit in there. So I'm not saying it's like bad thing. I still respect a lot of what Fortnite does with the business model. I think it's pretty fair. It's pretty fair with what they do, but I am not so happy with how they apply certain things. For example, they apply a battle pass, which, if you don't know, it consists in like a tier like this, and you have to pay money. And you pay money and they give you, alright, this bar over here, because you pay money, it's yours. All of this is yours, but you have to unlock it. You have to unlock every single thing. And you have a limited amount of days, I think 60 or 70 or 7, I don't know, to unlock everything. And if you don't unlock everything, it's gone. This, bye-bye, it's gone. So there is a constant pressure that you have to play to, get the stupid skin thing that you want. So I don't think that's good. I think that's slightly predatory, because it kind of forces you're playing the game not because you want to, but talking about the battle pass, you're playing not because you really enjoy the game. You're playing because I have limited amount of days and I need to play to get the thing. If you compare this business model with this business model of the League of Legends, which one is less predatory? Which one lets you just play whenever you want, however you want, and there is never a single piece of pressure on you? Of course, the League of Legends ones. So both of them are free to play, but I think one is doing better than the other, alright? And this is kind of like, both of these examples are doing good. The problem is that what happened when you open, and I'm talking about 99.9% about every single game that is for mobile. I dare to say it's 99.9%. They are garbage. And why? Because the people that do those games, they don't really care about making the game. With some exceptions, there are good ones, but for the most part, they don't care. They just want to make money fast. And the best way to make money is to make you have to pay for extra things. You have to pay for waiting times. You have to pay for looking good. Otherwise, again, you're gonna look like a like a fucking shit. Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh, it looks like a mustache. Oh, this looks kind of cool now. Okay, so sorry about that. So, what I was saying. Oh yeah, so for the most part, they are garbage because they apply the thing. Every single game that is free to play is like, it's for free. Every single advertisement is like, for free. You can do this for free. Download for free. And whenever you get there, it's like, all right, this is the game, and you have your character, and immediately I'm gonna show you there is like, this is the shitty currency, then there is the cool currency, then you have the super expensive currency, then you have the insanely expensive currency, and it's like they just want you to get the stupid currency, because if you don't get it, you have to waiting times, you have some stupid seasons, you have less content, less skins, that they are not even better than the normal, how to put it, the default characters in these games are like so plain, so basic. And of all of these, there's even worse things. There's like the people that makes the pay-to-win games. Whoever pays the most has the most advantage and stuff like that. And there is even more to all of these. Like the main problem I have with all of these is that money, for the most part, shouldn't touch gameplay. Shouldn't. I don't care if EA wants to charge $100,000 for a game. I don't care. If the game's good, wait, fuck. Most of the games they do it are not good. I'm talking about, for example, I don't know like any of the new games lately. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't care if they charge you for money for a game. That's perfectly fine. You pay and you get the game. But the problem is that when they put the money inside the game, when the money affects the gameplay, then you have a problem. Then you have grinding. I don't know if some of you know what's grinding. I don't even know how to draw grinding. Oh, high quality drawing by SrGrafo. Oh, it looks like I'm paid. So grinding is when a game makes you do the same shit over and over and over. Some are fun to do at certain point, like kind of Dark Souls, because it's kind of fun to do the same thing. But other ones like MMOs, it's annoying that they make you do the same stupid killing thing how to put it, if they don't make it fun, you're not gonna have fun doing grinding. But the problem is when they put money into grinding. What I'm trying to say is that the way people balance games lately is that they can only affect things in the gameplay based on the money. So when we were working in this game with my friend, we had this problem. We were like, all right, so how can we make this a profitable thing? So how can we quit our jobs to make this and just do this game? And of course, I was the first thing that came to my head is like League of Legends. They are the most fair. So don't charge for people, don't affect a single piece of the gameplay. By the way, I was already able to quit my job, not thanks to this, because Reddit happened and blah blah blah. But I was thinking, yeah, it should be like League of Legends. People shouldn't have to pay a single thing in the game, and they should get everything. Absolutely every feature. Every single player should get every feature. I think that's the best thing. But then we run in a couple of problems when we were thinking like, yeah, we should add, for example, how about skins? They don't affect the gameplay. They're just gonna be cosmetic and things like that. So the main problem we ran immediately when we were thinking about this was, all right, what happens if the player dies? And we were like, oh, the player cannot die, or it's gonna die, but if he pay for things, then those things need to stay with the player, because you cannot take things from the player that already paid. And then we were like, all the plans of the gameplay, we were like, all right, we cannot do these, we cannot do these, we cannot do these, and it was to the point that was like, so we're balancing the game based on money, and that shouldn't happen. Either you sell the game for a certain price, or you put some cosmetics that doesn't touch the gameplay, but it was starting to touch the gameplay. So we decided, fuck all of this. Just fuck all of this. Game's gonna be completely free. And then we were thinking, how are we gonna make money of it? Well, the good thing is that thanks to all the money that I actually managed to get, I think for a big long time, I'm gonna be able to fund the game with my own money. And I mean, it's gonna cut me dry, but fuck it. I don't wanna fuck up the craft. I wanna put it with mod. Let me put it this way. Whenever somebody creates something like this, you're never gonna see these doodles in Reddit. These are the worst quality doodles I ever did. Which are my standard doodles, but don't judge me. Whenever you create something, let's say any kind of product, there is gonna be amount of math you put on top of it. And they tell you, the more math you put, if you put more math, you're gonna get a lot of money. But it reaches a point where there is so much math on top of your product, on whatever it is your craft, that is no longer the same. It turns into shit. So I was thinking, I need to balance it, and I don't wanna touch this project, because it's a really, the game I'm working on, I have been actually working for, I think it's gonna be like close to a decade. And some of you are thinking like, why the fuck have you been working a decade on a game and there's nothing to show? There is. It's gonna be for other video. It's a long story. To make it short, basically I started doing the project. It's getting to a point, but it's not perfect, so I deleted everything. I delete everything, and I start again, and it reaches to a point that it's not working properly. So I deleted it and I start again, and I finally got it to a point where I like it. I finally got it to a point where it's like, yes, this, like this. There's no money. There's absolutely nothing. There's no way this could be wrong. I just need to keep going this way. So instead of, messing with it, ruining it, or doing something, I'd rather do it right. I'd rather spend my money but play the game I want to play, and help people to actually have a game where everyone has like the same chances and there's no money involved. I don't know, probably we're gonna add donations or something if people really like the game. But if I learned something is, when you care about something, when you truly care about something, people respond positively. At least I learned that with my comics. So I'm gonna put the same fate on this project, even if it's gonna cost me a lot. It's already costing me a lot. I need to purchase a lot of songs, tracks, audio, graphics, art, etc, etc. But it's gonna be worth it. And even if people don't play it, I fucking wanna play it. I'm gonna make... That's talking for another video. But what I was trying to say is that a lot of people think like when I say this, when I make fun of free-to-play games, I'm not trying to insult your games. A lot of people were like, what about Dota? Huh? What about Dota? What about Warframe? I'm like, I saw those games. I played Dota a little bit. And if they are not predatory, they're like League of Legends model, business model, then that's cool. But you need to understand that out there, in the world, there is a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And they don't care about their game they're doing. They just care about money. Just give me money. Just how can I make money? It's not about how can I make a game. It's about how can I make money. Oh my god, look at this. There you go. With nipples. And I hate those people. I hate that kind of business models. I really despise them. That's why I don't even like MMOs that much, because they are mostly focused on how can we monetize the microtransactions and make it about the microtransaction, and it stops being about the game. It shouldn't be like that. It should be the other way around. You should focus only on the game, and then okay, how can we, get some income of this and keep doing it? But the income should never fucking touch the game. So when I make fun of free-to-play games, I'm telling you, I'm not making fun of the good ones, the ones that are doing really good. And I'm also not saying that people shouldn't get paid for doing games. I'm making fun of the shitty ones. So you can stop telling me, you can stop sending me messages about it. I get it. I cannot reply to every single message. I try to. I read every single message. And okay, sometimes I check your profiles. Yeah, I'm a stalker like that. I want to check what kind of people is talking with me. Alright, this is sidetrack that I'm gonna tell you. For example, like 2 or 3 months ago, I did a comic where I make fun of YouTubers because they do some stuff that I really find annoying. For example, when you want a tutorial on how to fix something, you want a video on how to fix your mouse, right? Or something like that. So you open the video that is like, hey, how to fix your mouse. And when you go there, it's like some stupid dubstep intro for like 10 seconds. Immediately you lower the volume, immediately, because it's like garbage. After that, there is a guy that is gonna scream at you, hello guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And it's like, the video hasn't even started, you bitch, and you're already telling me that I need to subscribe to you. I don't even know you. Jesus fucking Christ. That's mad. How much mad are you gonna put? Why do they do that? Because it works. Statistics show that if you scream that shit, it's gonna get people to, click the button. If you scream that shit, it works. If you put a loud intro or things like that, it calls attention to kids and stuff like that. Statistics shows that it works. It's gonna get you money. But how much do you respect your fucking craft? That's the question. That's why I don't like YouTubers that much, and I like only few, like Engrams and stuff like that. But for example, I got annoyed, so I made a comic where I was making fun of the YouTubers was saying things like that, and people is like, oh, so YouTubers shouldn't care about getting people and revenue, and how dare you to say something like that? And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, it's not. Is this lost? Yes, this is lost. I'm sorry. All right, so there was a lot of guys that were like, how dare you to make fun of YouTubers? They have to say that to make money. I'm like, I get it, but how much? To what point? To what degree? The YouTubers I most respect, they don't do that shit. They don't. They really respect what they do, and the people that follow them, they know that, and they respect them even more for doing that. So I remember there was this guy that was commenting over and over, how dare you, how dare you, how dare you. So I checked his profile. I go, yeah, I can do that too, okay? You guys check my profile. I check some profile. I check his profile, and he was a YouTuber. I check his videos, and guess what? Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, of course I dislike it. I mean, I get why people get angry, but it's like, first of all, you gotta respect what you do. You gotta respect your craft. Otherwise, you're just a prostitute in this system. And I mean, if you wanna be a prostitute, okay, that's good, but at least be the best one. But not these kind of people that they are doing it only for the money. I don't know. It's just really annoying. I think this video is way past 15 minutes, so I cannot post it directly to Reddit. I think I'm gonna post it directly to YouTube. Wait, that means that I have more time to talk. But I don't think there is anything else. I think that was what I wanted to talk about. Like, I'm trying to say that I'm not an asshole. I make fun of things because things annoy me. Sometimes I'm walking, and if something happens and something annoys me, I'm gonna make a comic. I'm not trying to make fun of destroy something you love. It's perfectly fine. If you like free-to-play games, it's okay. Just you should know that you probably love the good ones. I'm talking about the bad ones. And if you put it in a scale, like, Jesus fucking Christ, how is a scale? I think it's like this. The heavy... Oh, the heavy is here. Okay, so if you put it in a scale, the amount of shitty free-to-play games, it's over here. And the amount of, decent ones is like that. So, I get it. You find a couple of good ones. That's great. That's not what I'm talking about. So, I'm doing this for my stress. Please stop messaging me about like, no, but there is this good one and you should play it. Stop it. Stop it. That should be it for now. Yeah, I don't think there's much I want to rant. It's not a rant. I'm not ranting. I just want to express myself because I don't use my Twitter that much. Oh, by the way, stop sending me messages about My Little Pony. Stop it. There is a guy that this is my Twitter. This is my Twitter. It's SrGrafo 2, because there is a guy that is SrGrafo, just SrGrafo, and he's into My Little Pony or something like that. He's not even active, I think. He's since 2012, and because of this guy, I keep getting messages about My Little Pony. Like, stop it. I'm not into My Little Pony. I never watch it. Well, okay, I watched the show. Okay, but I'm not into that show. So just so you know, I think that should cover it for now. So yeah, well, this was Doodling with SrGrafo. I hope you learned something. I want to give classes about drawing, by the way. I don't know how to do them. I'm still practicing, and I know you're thinking, bitch, you're gonna teach drawing? Yes, I am. I'm not talking exactly about doodles. I actually know anatomy and how to draw properly. I just don't show that to you guys all the time, because I don't think your guys are that much interested in this. But if there is people that is interested in drawing, like bodies, on coloring and how to do certain things, I really want to give classes of this. But it's gonna have to wait, because these days we're working on the game. By the way, this is a guy. In case it wasn't obvious. There you go. Just kidding. You need to follow the formula. I know the distances and everything, where you have to put the eyes, how you have to make the eyes, everything. Now, blah, 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 everything. So, but this week, I think this and the next week, and probably the one after, I'm gonna be really busy with the RP Void, the game. They're kind of working with my best buddy, and I also need to continue sending keys, which I don't know if you guys know, but to access the game I'm working, because we cannot release it to everyone. Definitely, God, for fuck's sake, we cannot do that. Like, we're trying to keep it super little to test little things by things, and I talked about the game in that post, and I put a link to the Discord in an edit that it wasn't even the top edit. It was like 3 or 4 down, and we had like 1,000 people in that server, and now there is 7,000 going up. It blew up. It go nuts. So immediately after that post, I had to send invite keys for because people were wanting to get inside, and I don't think I can show you. But no, I can't show you. A lot of people wanted to get into the void, so they're requesting keys. So I'm sending one by one, and I'm sorry, I was only able to send 1,500 keys. I couldn't get up. I swear to God, I was sitting like this. I finished the comic. Wait, I'm not Billy. Okay. I like how little the difference is. I finished the comic, and the first thing I was like, oh my God, I need a shower. I will be so happy if I had a shower. That's all I wanted. I paused the comic, at 12 p.m. What the fuck is this? I paused the comic at 12 p.m. and then I got like 5 p.m. 5 messages in my Discord. It's like, hey, can I have a key? Hey, can I have a key to the game? Hey, can I have a key? And I'm like, of course. So I wrote, 5 keys for these 5 people. And by the time I finished doing these 5 keys, there was already 20 people waiting. So I was like, all right, let's just spend the next 20 minutes doing this. I said that, but I didn't leave the desk the whole day. I couldn't leave the seat. My butt is still hurting. I was sick the whole day. If I had to imagine how my butt would be like, Fishy would be like that, but then he would be like that, and then he would be like that. I swear, my butt. I never felt this before. I think I never been sick the whole day. But the thing is that as soon as I killed one message, I was able to reply one message. There was 5 more. They never stopped coming, and I was like, it's gonna stop any second now. It's gonna stop because the post was like he had like 2,000 of votes. So I was like, all right, good. This is not gonna front page, so a few people is gonna get it. I'm gonna be able to relax. You bitches made it front page. So because you bitches made it front page, my inbox is dead. My Discord inbox is gone. It's gone. Farewell. I have so many friends that I cannot even tag now because like they are attacking me and I don't know if they're attacking me because I get so many notifications now. But don't worry, I'm gonna reply to every single one of you that send me a private message. Don't worry, you're in a queue. I'm gonna spend the whole tomorrow, if possible, to send you keys. But what I'm trying to say is that I sit down the whole day until like what is the time? Until like 2 hours ago. So when I finally finished, I went to the shower. I finally took the shower, and I spent way too much time in the shower, and I don't give a shit. You can judge me or oh wait, how do people shower? Oh, like this. Like this. This gotta be like censored. And yeah, it was amazing. And as soon as I finished the shower, I was like, I can't. I love it. I love doing it. I love talking with people and sending me keys, but I can't. You have no idea what it is to send 1,500 replies, and it's a little more actually. But I'm gonna finish it because I'm a man of my word. I gotta do it. So basically I stay the whole day in my chair. Then I get up to take a shower. I get back here. I cannot do it more for the night. So I did this video. I started recording with the microphone here and the pen. I'm exactly like this right now. Of course, my butt is slightly happy because I was able to get up and stop being sick. So all right, clearly this is the benefit of posting on YouTube. I can just talk for as much time as I want. But even by YouTube standards, I think like this is like half an hour video by now, and I think I should close it by now. So this was Doodling with SrGrafo. I'm sorry if you're not used to it, but sometimes I need to rant about stuff because at edit sometimes it's not enough to express how I feel or what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling. So long story short, I'm not trying to insult something you love. I'm making fun of something that is really annoying to me. And if you think about it, maybe I'm not talking about the something you love. Maybe I'm talking about something else. Something shitty. Something really shitty. Okay, I cannot end this video drawing shit. Alright, let me draw something. I don't know what to draw. I think I'm gonna draw a butterfly. I'm gonna end it with there. Oh shit, oh, now you know what I'm listening to. Oh, there you go. Oh, because I'm listening to something different than the music that I'm gonna use in the video. Oh my god, this. Okay, I gotta talk about this one too. So there is a post you probably saw, probably here. I mean, I know it's here. I think the post that went slightly nuts. This. So remember this post? The best. No, this is when you show a new player something you love. So first of all, when I did this, I'm not gonna. I thought it was not gonna call attention to much people because, all right, fuck it. Let me tell you some secrets. So this is how all started. Yeah, fuck it. Let's make story time. Fuck it. Just fuck it. What's the time? And I'm not gonna have to edit this video, so I can just go longer. So let me tell you something. When I started, wait, no, that should be for other videos. Too long. What I'm gonna say is just that sometimes when I'm doing a comic, let's say about something that was annoying me that day, while I'm doing the comic, oh shit, what's going on here? Okay, while I'm doing the comic, like for example, the crazy girl with the red flags. In the middle of the comic, my head goes like, oh shit, I should be doing a comic about something else because this other joke I want to make, like there's other thing there's other thing happening in my life, I want to make a comic about that. But I cannot post 2 comics in one day, or 3 or more, that would be saturated. So what I do is I open the notepad like this and I write it down, like what is gonna be the comic about. Oh yeah. And I did that day because I remember, okay, this way I'm not gonna forget what I'm doing. So I continue doing the comic about the crazy girl with the red flag or something like that. And the next day when I wake up from the bed, like when I wake up I'm like, oh shit, no, I have something else that happened the other day, I should do a comic about that something else. So I look like a larva, like a funny larva. There you go. So oh my god, I'm laughing about my own okay, so I get back to the desk and I'm like, alright, so I don't want to forget this other new thing that I need to do, so I'm gonna write it down just because I don't want to forget. So this is a mouse, by the way. So I opened the notepad and I write it the new one in another new line. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna forget about this too. And I start doing one of them, and in the middle of doing that comic, whatever it was, I thinking it's the same shit happened. I'm going like, oh shit, but I want to do also a comic about this thing. So in the middle of the comic, I open the notepad, I write another line for another comic idea. So I didn't expect it to happen, but the notepad got so big. Because sometimes I'm like making a comic about something, I'm like, oh shit, I could actually make one about that shit's annoying. So I write it down, but it was becoming so big, like there was so many comics ideas that I wanted to do that I needed to organize it. So I was like, alright, okay, so I can organize it. I'm gonna put these ones in this subreddit. I'm gonna put these ones in this subreddit. I'm gonna use this one as an emergency. If I have my backup comic, okay, don't judge me. Because it's like I wanna do it, but it's like I'm never gonna have to use it, but it's there. I have my backup comic. One of these days you're gonna see it, and if you're watching this video, you're gonna know, motherfucker, this is the backup comic. And you're gonna know, but no, maybe you're not gonna know. What I'm trying to say is that I finished organizing the notepad, so every day I get here, and even when I'm not doing comics, I'm just writing things that annoy me and just do them. And so, in other words, I have a pile of comics like for months, and they keep piling up because every morning I wake up and it's like, oh, there is this new thing that is bothering me. So I put everything down, everything moves down, and I just add on top of it like the new ones. So someday I'm gonna show you guys the list, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you should have not done a comic about that. That's really stupid. Yeah, it's a huge list. I don't know. I'm gonna show it sometime. But yeah, that's a little behind the scenes on what happens, which I don't know. It's not that interesting, I guess, but I can talk as much as I want. However, this is half an hour video, and I should totally end it. This is way too long. Way too long. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys want to see how I do my comics? Alright, so the reason I don't do behind the scenes that many behind the scenes about my daily comics, it's because sometimes it's so fast to make that I forgot, oh, I should have made it the other way. Let me show you. Oh, because there's a lot of people that ask me, so, okay, this is your tutorial. So first I just open a canvas, I pick a size that it works in most mobile, you know, 800 by 800. Then you think about something. Alright, so let me think about something. Okay, so for example, I want to do a comic about this. I guess I'm gonna do it now. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do it now, but I'm gonna do the comic properly later, because few of you are gonna know about it, and few of you are actually watching this video until the end. But let me show you how it's gonna go. So sometimes when I'm walking in the street, I don't know if this happens to you too, but sometimes when I'm walking, I see a dog in the street, you know, a street dog, and they look at you, the street dog, and they start following you, like for a long time. Sometimes they follow you for even 5, 6, 7 blocks, and I swear to God, the thing in my head every single time is like, I'm gonna be your master now. Like, I know it's stupid, I know it's really stupid, but I'm always thinking like, this dog has chosen me. And I know it's not like that, and I know every single time I am about to reach into the door of my house, I do like, this is the stairs of my building, and I do the sign to the dog, like, I don't even say words or anything, but I do the look like that, like, go on, you can do it, like, come on, I'm gonna be your master, you're gonna be my pet, we're gonna be together, it's gonna be an adventure, it's gonna be amazing. I kind of like show the door, like, because it's like, dog, if you cross that door, you're my dog, then we're gonna be together, we're gonna be best buddies, but I need you to cross the door. I need you to do it on your own. It has to be your free will that you cross the door. Motherfuckers just leave every single time. They just get to the door and they just leave every single time, and every single time I feel like, oh, fuck, I don't know why I give you my feelings, that believing that you're gonna be my buddy and things like that. I don't know why I do that, but every time I walk in the street, I see a dog, the dog sees me, he starts following me, I think I'm gonna have a new buddy, a new partner, and he just abandoned me. They never do the, you know, he needs to do a leap of faith. He needs to be like, woof, and just get inside your house. He needs to be like waiting for you, like super happy, like you know, that kind of shit. I wish that would happen. So this happens often to me, and I'm gonna do a comic about it. So that's something that happens to me. So I need to think, okay, how do you show this? 2 panels, 1 panel, 3 panels, 4 panels, 6, 8. You need to go longer. No, it doesn't need to go that longer. So the first thing I need to do is think about, okay, what is what I want to show? What is important about this? The important part is 1, that it follows. 2, the anger. I mean, the feeling at the end. That's the most important. The feeling that, God damn it, I feel abandoned. This never works. So you just need these 2 things. You could do it in 2 panels minimum. We're gonna do it like in, let's say we're gonna do it in 3 panels. So I just wait. My drunken lines. I'm so sorry. I mean, I could do this. I could do straight lines with 1 button, but I don't know, I always like it, these lines like this. Like that. And here at the bottom right, you gotta leave some space so people can delete your watermark, like they always do. You know the map jump. So then I create a new layer because I don't want to touch this one. I can delete this, and then I know, okay, so the thing I need to show is the follow thing, and then the reaction. So the reaction can be in the last panel, and the follow could be in the first panel. So in the follow, I need to show that it's happening in the street, because otherwise you don't know the context. This is why sometimes I draw a scenery and sometimes I don't. If it's necessary for explaining the context of the situation, I draw it. If I draw a couch, you know that people it's inside a house. People is either in front of a TV or something. If I draw a street, you know, the people is in the street. If I don't draw anything, it means that it's not important, the location. So in this case, let's put, let me imagine. Okay, so you need something like a street. You put some buildings so people get some context. And you draw your character. I just draw the... You bitches better not be throwing me under the bus when I release this comic in some... You know, fuck you, I'm gonna release this comic in a month. By the time you're gonna forget about it. Or maybe in a week, I don't know. So I'm just gonna draw the character walking. And he needs to see the dog at some point. So probably better if it's in this panel that he sees the dog. And you probably might want to center the character a little bit. And later you can do some cleanup like that. I'm doing it really fastly, just so you guys get the general idea. I usually do it like... Oh my god. I'm trying to say I'm doing it faster so you guys get the idea. So the dog is important. The dog needs to be... You need to show two things. There is a street dog, and you need to show that he's looking at him. So you can increase the visual elements by... Wait. Let me do the... Boop, boop, boop. You can increase the visual elements doing like something like this. And now what is important is what he's talking or thinking. So he probably is like, oh, a circle that goes like, oh, that dog is looking at me. And oh, this happens a lot. Sometimes I'm doing this and I draw another bubble and I imagine, what if the dog would tag? And then I start writing what the dog would say and the comic changed completely, and then I have to open the notepad. I need to make a new line because it's like, this is another stupid idea. And they pile up like that. They pile up like crazy. But okay, so you just need this context that the guy, oh, a strange dog. And then you need to put the reactions, like in this case I feel happiness whenever it happens, like something like this. And then you put the dog behind, you draw the dog like following, something like this. And if you don't want to draw that much about the, you know, scenery, you can fill the gaps with the text. For example, the guy here will be saying, oh, he's been following, don't start with, oh, he's been following me for like 5 blocks. You write something like that and the people get the context. Oh, it's been 5 blocks, something like that. He's gonna be my pet once he gets to my home, and something like blah blah blah, and you hype, you put the emotion. You don't put that much emotion because you make it obvious to the people. If you don't want to make it obvious at all, you need to change the context. You put it like, or you can change the theme, like, oh, guess I have a new pet or something like that. But don't hype something that much, because whenever somebody hypes something, it kind of gets obvious. Sometimes I do that because I want to make a simple, clear message, but sometimes it's better if you don't overall. So here, then you need the reaction, however it is that you draw reactions. I don't know, I usually I don't know, you can do whatever, like it gotta be in this case, in this particular comic, it got to be frustration mixed with, what is the word in English, when you don't get something that you wanted and the dog's just like, oof, he just leaves, oof. And he probably says something else like, you bitch, or something like that, I don't know. So this is the logic that I apply when doing a comic. Of course, it's not like a lot of people is like, how to put it? Oh, but this is not how the joke is made. The joke is usually... I don't give a shit how the joke is made. I'm just trying to make comics based on experience I have. And remember, my comics are not general opinions. They are my opinion. They are how I see things. So this is a little tutorial on how you do comics. Shitty comics at least, like mine. But yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, it's gonna be 42 minutes. I don't wanna film like, what is the time? I need to upload these two. Okay, okay. I'm putting the pen down because if I keep the pen in my hand, I'm not gonna stop. I'm putting the pen down. Alright. Shit, I wanna keep talking, but maybe for other video. There's a lot of things I really wanna talk. Like, I'm thinking like, yeah, I wanna explain things about that and that and that and that and that, but I never know when is the right time. So, well, I can do it now. So that should be for this video. So I'll see you guys. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday? I don't know how to pronounce a day. Jesus fuck. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday we update the merch designs. Which, oh my god, there's so many comments. I need to start reading. And Friday we do. What is? Oh, Friday, the template. All right. We're gonna have a fun week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me close this.